Hi, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com. We're talking about how to understand the game of money and play it well. So if you watched my video yesterday, I talked about the rate of adoption. Today I'm going to continue on the same series that we're doing. We're actually updating a cryptocurrency portfolio that was started in February. Well, it started last year in 2020, but the recording and documentation was actually started in 2021 in February this year. So every day I just update it and record it and then talk about something after that update to make sure you stay until the end of this video. Before I continue, I've got to do the disclaimer. I just remembered, yes, I've got to do the disclaimer. So I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a financial planner, I'm not an accountant or CPA, so make sure you do your own due diligence, your own research. And also understand that with any kind of investment, all investments, there's always a degree of risk that you don't invest more money than you can afford to lose. So with that said, what I want to do now is just share my screen and then do the update. So this is the spreadsheet I've been updating. And got 3 columns on the spreadsheet. The altcoin, Bitcoin, and the totals. And the red and green is green is when it's moved forward on the previous day. Red is when it's moved backward on the previous day. So you can see there's a lot of reds and green that's been happening over the last, I don't know, 6 or 7 months. So let's put in today's date for today's update. So it's the 29th of September. Put the time in a minute. So I get the figures from this page here. It comes in from a live feed down below into an asset group, and I get the final figures here. So what we have here is this portfolio consists of 1 whole Bitcoin and an assortment of specially selected alternative coins apart from Bitcoin. Then we got the totals figure up here. Left-hand side US dollars, right-hand side British pounds, and in the middle we've got the split, how they're split. So 75% of my money is into altcoins, as you can see. So the figure I want here is this one, 126,519.89. So that again, 126,519.89. 126,518.89. Don't know, is that correct? 590. 580. Okay, and this looks like it's gone down further. So this is showing us we're in the downtrend, the 4 days in a row. And just 1,204. And then the totals is 168,302.37. 168,302.37. 302.67. That's correct. So that is 1,318 minus, that stays red, and Bitcoin is down $114, so that can go red. In fact, the last 2 were red. It was a red day yesterday. Yeah. So what was that? So that's what we got today. Where portfolio's down, it's gone in a downward direction, and is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's both a good thing, and it's not a bad thing at all. Actually, it's a good thing and it's a good thing basically. It's something irritating my eye. So so great. So what I want to look at is this. As I said, the death cross is the golden cross happened. I don't know, September 13th, 14th or so. And the death cross, what it seems like these are going to curve into a death cross further down the line, end of October, beginning of November, which means there's going to be a downward price action, downward direction of price action. So this curve is starting to form nicely, which I've been talking about in my previous videos. And, you know, this here talks about, you know, what we expect it to form like, how we expect it to kind of form. So yeah, it's supposed to form, and maybe death cross might be. Now this would also change as the day-to-day prices come. It looks like it's going to come towards the end of October, the death cross, which means there's going to be some downward spiral price action between now and then. Now it could happen after that, but it's most likely going to happen before that. And so you need to be prepared or be aware of that. Either prepare yourself, position yourself like buying the dip. And, you know, like I knew this was going to come way before even the golden cross came. I did a little sketch a couple of days ago. Was it like this one? We talked about the Garcian channel. Let's go to this one. So something like this, maybe not on these dates, but something like this seems to be brewing, shall we say, to happen. And like I said, this is one big container that's making it happen. The Garcian channel, I was talking to a fellow investor of mine and mentioning that you know, the downward trend could come down to this line here or even down to the red line before it eventually goes up. A lot of people are talking about the prices are going to go up, the prices are going to go up. Yes, they are going to go up, but it looks like they're going to come down first. There's no 100% guarantee they're going to come down, but you know, indication looks like this is what's going to happen, most likely. So position yourself. It's a fantastic opportunity if this happens and you take advantage of it. But you know, that's totally up to you. But this cross is actually forming, and there's a price action going to happen within this time frame, and you can take advantage of it. So just don't forget to do that, and don't forget you heard it here first. And also, you'll see, because I've been talking about this for weeks, what looks like it's about to happen, because it was very clear to me, to be honest with you. It's not that I'm so special, but it just was very clear. But you need to understand, this is the short-term thing, but you can take advantage of the short-term dips. You know, the best way to make money is the dollar cost average. So you're putting in the same amount of money on a regular intervals into your Bitcoin account or Ethereum or whatever you're trying to build. And if you do that on a regular basis, you will never lose, really, to be honest with you. But on a long-term basis, you won't lose. I'm not talking about after over 3 weeks. 3 weeks is not long-term. If you do it, for those who've been doing this for years, some people have been doing this since the last bull run in 2017. They're putting away a consistent amount every month, and even when it's gone down, there's a great opportunity for them to buy more at a lower price, and then the price goes back up, because everything's just like a cycle. Whenever the price goes down, it goes up. Whenever it goes up, it goes down. So what most people kind of like think, you know, when it goes down, they think, oh, it's never going to go up. And when it goes down, they think it's never going to go down. It's quite funny. But understand it's just a cycle. After every expansion, there's a contraction. After every contraction, there's an expansion. It's just the way the market goes. And you can ride these waves, or you can just sit constantly in one direction, preferably the upward direction, and make money over time. But you've got to invest. And there are times to, like I said, to take advantage when there's what we call the sales, you know, when you're taking up a bargain. And when the price comes down, now if this happens, not that one. This one, no, that one. This one happened. Picking up a bargain. It's not a bad thing. It's a wonderful thing if you understand what it means. Okay, but this tunnel here, like I said, it means it may not escape it until. But this is a bit premature. This may not escape it until probably when did it enter? Entered it May. So it may still be in the tunnel till about May. Oh yes, about right. Before it pops its head above and escapes. And when it escapes, then it's going to the moon. You know, but will it escape this tunnel? Will this tunnel hold it for a year? Remains to be seen. It looks like it has done that on 4 previous occasions. So this is the 5th one. Although the first occasion was about 6 months, but that was a very long time ago, and the market was a lot smaller now. It's been more, you know, the last 3 have been a year plus, a year to a year plus. So we shall watch it unfold. But that is quite funny, you know. Some certain people on the internet were saying that the prices would be going to be going up around this time, straight up to the moon. And I really don't know where they got the information from, but they're just, I guess, enthusiastic. But the trouble is they've got tons and tons of people following them, all being misled. You know, it's quite obvious that, you know, the end of the bull run is going to be expanded into next year. This was obvious last May, to me anyway. And for some people thinking that everything's going to happen on the same date, you know, every 4 years. Of course, it's not going to happen because it happened X amount of days after the halving in the last bull run. Therefore, it will happen the same amount of things are expanding. It's an expanding universe. So, you know, what took a year, you know, as I said, I did a demo a while ago. What took a year in the first halving up, and then we got that peak in the bull spike in the bull run happened in, I think, 2013. That was about a year after halving. In the 2017, a lot of people were waiting for that 1 year after the halving, and yet it didn't come in the June that they were expecting to come. It decided to come in around December 2017. So a lot of people would have been standing by the 12-month door, thinking that because it did it in 2013, it's going to do the same thing in 2017. Whereas, you know, it fooled a lot of people, the market, you know, but it's quite, that wasn't quite obvious, but you learn. And so do you actually think now you're waiting by the 18-month door, it's going to happen in 18 months or 12 months? Or, you know, I really doubt it. You know, like the way the time frame it happened from the halving to the peak in 2017. I highly doubt it. If you take the first 2 into consideration, you'll actually realize there's a trend here. The time frames of each bull run, of each cycle, are getting longer. There's a trend. So, you know, I've talked about, you know, like I said, this not happening until next summer, June, July, August, before you get that massive spike. Again, most people are not going to watch this video, so that's fine. Not most people won't know it, and most people won't make the money. They'll all be waiting to try and make a fortune, you know, in the next couple of weeks, whereas the markets will more likely go in the opposite direction. We'll see. I'm not saying it's not going to go up, but it's likely to go down first. And whether it goes down this dramatically, we watch and see. But if it does, take advantage. Even if it goes down a little bit, even if it goes down just to this line here, take advantage. If it goes down to the orange line, take advantage. If it goes down to the red line, take more advantage. It's an opportunity for you. Okay. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And also visit our website. Download our free mindset training. Let's share that page. And IamWealthyandRich.com. Scroll down, fill in the short form, get your free millionaire mindset and investment strategy now. That will help you tremendously over the next 9 months or so, because you know, people are going to need it. But I want to thank you very much for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Henry Smith signing out. Have a wonderful and fantastic day. Bye.